good morning, and welcome to my Monday messages. I'm Rebecca, homeopath, QTT practitioner, holistic life coach, and natural health advocate. And just pop in here on a Monday to share a thought or a practice or something that can stimulate us to becoming more conscious of what's working for us in our lives and what's perhaps not working so well, and most importantly, be able to implement changes to whatever isn't working. So today I wanted to talk about thriving. It's a bit of a buzzword at the moment, and I'm just exploring, I'm always exploring actually, what that means for me personally to be able to feel that I'm thriving rather than just getting by, and also what that means for my clients, for and also for those that I love, and the the things that we need to have in place in our lives in order for us to feel that we are thriving are very unique to us. I believe that we all deserve to feel that we're thriving. So when we look at the dictionary definition of what it means to thrive, it means that we feel that we are prospering, that we are flourishing, that we are blooming, booming, able to explore and to create and to grow and expand, and to be able to sustain ourselves, and also in a key way to be able to have enough energy to spare for others. And if we think about plants, we think about plants that are just getting by. So I'm sure we've all had those in our garden or in a pot somewhere. You know, those plants that are, they're there. They're not really growing. They're certainly not producing flowers or fruit. And they're just getting by. They're just there, not really doing anything. As opposed to those plants and trees and flowers in our gardens or in nature or in our pots that are just expanding almost daily, that they produce beautiful blossoms, that they have wonderful berries or fruits, and they need to expand their homes as well. So those are the plants that you need to constantly be repotting or perhaps moving directly into the ground. That's the difference between thriving and just getting by. And it's the same for us. And when we think about different plants, there are plants like lavender and buddleia, for example, both beautiful blooms, fragrant and able to nurture all kinds of other lives, bees, butterflies, all kinds of insects. And both of those plants, interestingly, thrive in very poor soil. In the case of buddleia, it grows on old bomb sites and in rubble, and yet still produces these beautiful, beautiful blooms. So, and then there are other plants that need very particular sets of nutrients in the soil, a very particular set of ingredients, if you like, in order to do the same, in order to flourish and to bloom. And we're the same. So thinking about what we need in order to create changes and to create the kind of lives that mean that the majority of the time, as much as possible, we feel that we are thriving, that we are blooming, that we are growing. What do we need to do that? I know what I need roughly. So I'm inviting you to really start exploring what you need very specifically. Because if you think about somebody who perhaps has asked you, I'd love to buy you a present, what can I buy you? And you provide them with a list of all the things that you don't want, but nothing that you do want. How does that help that person to buy you a really, really special gift? It doesn't really. It actually can make them feel quite disempowered. The universe, the quantum field, life is the same, basically. I believe that the energy behind this energetic soup that we live in is benign, and it wants to provide us with whatever we need in order to bloom and to flourish and to thrive. But if it doesn't know what it is that you want or we want, how can it do that? Sometimes, it can guess, and it can get it really horribly wrong sometimes, or it can come in a weird way. So, the thinking about manifestation, in order to create what we want, in order to flourish and to grow, we need to be very specific about what that is and what the components are that we need uniquely to us in order for us to feel that way. So I've had a few people recently who have been asking about, I've never done a vision board. How do I do a vision board? What do I select to put on that board? Or how do I start creating the life that I want to create? I know I want to make changes, but I'm not sure how to do that. The place to start is to connect in with the feeling that you want. So whatever that feeling is, I'm 100% sure that at some point in your life, you can connect with a memory, a photograph, an object, piece of fabric, maybe, if you're kinesthetically inclined, a smell even. Often it's a smell. Connect in with something in the past that immediately brings a feeling to you that you would like more of, whether that's a feeling of unconditional love, being able to receive it and to give it, whether that's a feeling of pure freedom, whether that's a feeling of total connection with the natural world, whether that's a feeling of total peace and calm, whatever it is, whether it's abundance, whether, it's looking at your bank statement and going, ooh, there's lots of money in there. That is a fantastic feeling. It doesn't matter what it is. Connect in with that feeling and wear it like perfume every day. Put it on, spray it on, immerse yourself in it. Have it, if it's an image or something that you touch, have it somewhere that you can do that regularly. And just practice being totally in that energy and just notice what happens to you, because when we're in that kind of energy, then that's the kind of energy that we attract to us. And that's a fantastic place to start, whether you're thinking of doing a vision board or whether you just need some clarity about where it is that you want your life to be going. Then start with connecting in with the feeling that you want, because it is always feelings that drive our actions and drive our behaviors. So if we can identify how we want to feel and we can connect in with that and we can practice being in it, being immersed in it daily, if possible, like our perfume, let it become your signature scent. And as I said, smell is great for conjuring up feelings and transporting us to certain times in our lives. Make that something that you do as part of your daily routine. And then you will start to be able to expand on that and build on it. And you'll be able to write down what you want in your life or create a vision board that beautifully captures what it is that you want from life. And then you can start to create that for yourself. And we all have those capabilities within us. It's just knowing where to start. So that's my message today, is just to connect in with something, an object, a photograph, an image, a word, a piece of paper, something from the natural world, anything, a smell that transports you immediately into whatever feeling it is that you want more of in your life. And then you will be able to create and build on that. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And I look forward to hearing any of your prompts that you find, whether it's a special image or a smell or anything that can get you into that feeling. Do share, because it could inspire somebody else. And it would be lovely to hear, because it helps me to understand all of you better as well. Okay, take care.